welcome back to the Davis Manor. I'm Brittany, and today I just wanted to show you guys what I've been doing. So, every year for our Halloween party, we do a haunted house in our basement. Where the haunted house is pretty much where I store everything that I own, so for Halloween. So it is plumb full. So now I'm kind of just pulling things out of the basement and, let me rephrase. It's not just the basement that has Halloween stuff. We also have a storage room upstairs. Way too much stuff. As you can see, I have most of my animatronics down here. So there are a couple up in the upstairs bedroom storage that we have. But anyway, let me just show you. Okay, so actually, let's do this. Ooh. Okay, so as you can see, I just have a bunch of animatronics I'm trying to find spots for, which clearly this isn't where it's going to remain. Oh yeah, I haven't done this in a long time. The spooky beverage of the day is a Sam Adams Boston Lager because I'm so craving an Oktoberfest, but I ran out and it's not quite time for the seasonal beer yet, so I'm just holding myself over with this. Are you a huge fan of Oktoberfest? Because oh my god, I freaking love it. And the featured animatronic of the day, take your pick. We got the Headless Horseman, we got Dean the Deathologist, we have the Widow, we have the Scarecrow. This one's one of my favorite animatronics ever. And honestly, my top 3 animatronics, 2 of them are probably Scarecrows. Isn't that weird? Over here, I have my kissing / killing booth, which I made this out of a 12-foot skeleton box. That was a 12-foot skeleton box. Cut it in half, and I just made it into like circus items. They're not perfect by any means. They do glow in a black light. I can show you. Oh, I'm hooked on it. Okay, I was struggling a little bit, but here we go. Ooh, how pretty. And how spooky is that? One of my really good friends up here gave me all these like mannequin heads, I don't know, for like barbers or salon stylists or whatever. And I painted them all. And then I put some wigs on them. This one's a little messed up. Let's see. Show us your pretty face, woman. Oh, aren't you adorable? This one's creepy back here. Let me see if I can. Sorry, I need like 17 hands. Ooh. Your face. Yeah, I just pulled all these bad boys out of storage, so their hair is still storage hair. But anyway, the box has black light writing. Step right up. And like I said, I'm no professional, so anybody can do this. You are next. And then I put black light paint on this, put this little, it's actually a zombie, I think. No, wait, hold on a second. No, this one's a clown. I put these like little star or X's in there, just kind of look like lights in the black light. But I have another one of these. It's like, well, I guess he's like, did I say he's a clown? Because I definitely didn't mean to say that. He's my skeleton guy. I have one that's a zombie that looks just like this, but I guess, I thought I put a mask on it, but I guess that's his real head. And then this used to hang off the top here, but it has sunken in because it's a few years old now. Oh yeah, and then this glows in black light too, featuring, and then I used to have a sign next to it, and it said featuring Giggles the Clown, which that's this guy. He is from Walmart, and because Walmart, from my understanding, doesn't even have animatronics anymore, or I haven't seen them in a couple years. But I've gotten him from Walmart, and then I have some witches that are still in my basement here that I haven't pulled out yet. They're the hardest things to pull out. And because they always want to break and fall off. So, and then my very first animatronic ever was a mummy from Walmart. He was like a 6-foot mummy, and all he did was like, you know, he stood there like a mummy, and you could like, his eyes like did this, and he would be like, you know, like, because he's like wrapped up. It was just, it wasn't scary at all, but it was like my very first animatronic I've ever seen in person for like sale. So I bought it with my little bit of money that I had as a young teenager. I had to have it. It used to sit in my bedroom. And then my second animatronic was also from Walmart, and it was a skeleton pirate. It was only like this tall, like 4 or 5 feet tall. And it like danced, like a sideways dance, like doo, 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 doo. It wasn't scary either. And then I think once, like after the first couple years, Walmart animatronics got a little bit scarier. That's where I got that clown, which there was a big gap, I guess, in between then and okay, so I just saw the witch that I got from Walmart, and she looks rough. Yeah, she's lost her hat. I'm sure it's around here somewhere, but she's from Walmart. It's a 3-pack of witches, and their hats never stay on, and this cauldron's constantly falling off. This broom's like it's attached. I almost broke it. Cute little spider baby. I think I'm gonna put him in my car. Ain't he cute? Okay, so I'm gonna have to move the witches whenever I'm not on camera, because they're about to fall apart. They're just cheap. They're just cheaply made. Oh, hey. This guy is from Spirit last year. He used to have like a sandbag. Maybe that. I don't know. It's supposed to like help weigh him down so he's not leaning forward so much. But he was in our haunted house last year. He was in a room that had a whole bunch of children in it. Like the children like didn't do nice things and did this to him. It's these children here. Here's the culprits. Most of them anyway. Well, not most of them. There's another. This guy. And then there's one in here that got karma sent back to her. She's got her neck broken. She's one of them. But as you can see, we've got the remnants of the haunted house from last year. Oh, this poor guy. This was a swamp area, and you can see like what we do. We tape like where we want like the walls to go. But this was a swamp area. We had a zombie in here, and we had the fog, so it looked like a swamp. This is also one of my favorite animatronics here. He's a jump scare type animatronic, and I just love him so much. But anyway, here was like the beginning of the haunted house. You would walk in, and you would walk, the tape's already up, but you would walk all the way to the edge, and then you would come back. Oh, you would go around, come back this way, and then you would go in through here, and that was the swamp. So this year, just look beyond all the mess here. This year, I think the haunted house is going to start on that end. Let me just walk you over there first. Here's our little graveyard landing. And I just put a bunch of clowns here just to kind of get them out of the storage room. And then here we are back into the basement area. So, oh, I just heard some weird sounds. Sounded like footsteps. My dog is upstairs, but creepy. Anyway, so whenever you get here for the Halloween party, you're gonna come down the stairs and you're gonna come this way. And if you want to go through the haunted house, you're gonna start on this end. And I'm not gonna give any details of like what's gonna be in here because I've got it in my head. But you're gonna do, you know, the walk through all the way over here. And then I'm gonna have a wall right here. It's probably gonna have to go out a little bit and then meet back up at that door, because whenever you come down the stairs, you're gonna have to be able to walk around. So I'm gonna have wall over to here, and then more haunted house in our gym. So we're gonna have to get rid of the gym stuff temporarily, but I have an idea of what I want to do, but I haven't bought it yet. And if I don't buy it, then it's not gonna make sense. So no spoilers, because I want to make a video of that whenever the time gets here. But anyway, you're gonna walk through, you're gonna get into the gym, you're gonna do the walkway through the gym, and then you're gonna end up back into the Halloween party area basement. So, but anyway, guys, that is what I'm doing today. I'm kind of all over the place. We have 4th of July coming up, so I'm trying not to make too much of a mess. I mean, let's be real. It's a mess. But I'm trying not to, you know, clutter it too much. So I'm trying to like piece some things together. And then find some spots for some other things and try and clean out my basement, because the majority or the bulk of the stress that I get for Halloween is getting this haunted house put together. It is such a blessing and a curse, because I absolutely love putting a haunted house together, but oh my gosh, it takes so much time and energy. So trying to, you know, set myself up for success, because doing this is tough. If anybody does like their own home haunt, or I'm not saying I'm a professional at all. You know, I've really only done a haunted house. This will be my 3rd year. I've been decorating since I was like born. So, but haunted houses are something different. Like you have to, or at least if you're like me, you want every corner to be something special. Or spooky, or just like something that's gonna like heighten some senses, a smell, a taste, a touch, you know, or it's something like feeling something. Like last year in one of the hallways, we had fishing line hanging from the ceiling, and like it was just like that sense of touch that was just kind of creepy, you know. And then we would put like little car air fresheners in corners and stuff like that, just had like a different sense of smell. Not necessarily gross or bad, but like just to kind of get your senses going. And I feel like that's a big thing when it comes to haunted houses, is getting all those senses. At the end of the haunted house, we had a candy bar. So at the end of the haunted house, you'd be able to get something sweet, and we had food down here. So although that was kind of hard to do while in the haunted house, really quickly, I forgot to add that while in the haunted house, we decided for the kids' party, we did a candy bowl with that scarecrow that like is a jump scare that I had mentioned. We put candy in that for the kids, and then for the adult party, we had shooters in there. So that was like the sense of taste that we had through the haunted house. I forgot to mention that, so I just wanted to pop in and say that. In the haunted house, I made sure to do it right outside the haunted house. So being able to piece all that together without trying to be redundant every year is really difficult, and it can be really stressful. And I'm so anal about like getting all this stuff done and getting it done right. I have to get started now. I know it's June, it's almost July. But anyway, now I'm just rambling. So, but I just wanted to show you guys what I'm doing today, and I'll be sure to show you guys the outcome once I get there. If you want to see more details of like what I do, please just let me know in the comments, because I want to know if you want to see me do all the detail work. I'll gladly record and post that. But if not, I know it can probably be a little boring. So, but yeah, let me know that in the comments. Do you want to see all the detail work that I do, pulling things out, putting it away, or do you just want to see like, here's the beginning and here's the end? I'm totally fine either way. Just curious what you guys think. But that'll be it for today's video. Just wanted to do a update on what's going on here. I'm looking forward to Halloween, and I cannot wait to continue decorating and setting things up. So I'm going to get back to it. Let me know that in the comments, and I will see you guys next time.